up, guys? So here we are. That's Craig right there in the front with the yellow helmet, and this is Sean right here on the right. You know Sean, box of chocolates. And we all managed to hook up. Craig has gracefully hosted us last night, and he is taking us on a tour of the Outer Banks. We're going on our way now to catch a ferry, and we're going to go out to I think it's Cedar Island, and then we're going to ride up. We're going to camp out on there tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to ride the coast all the way up and come back to Craig's place and hang out there, and then head home Sunday. But Craig's a subscriber to both our channels. He's also a KLR 650 owner, and he's got a new to him, almost might as well be brand new. He bought it, it only had like less than 1,500 miles on it. BMW 800 GS. So, or it's, I can't remember the model, the trim, whatever it was, Rally something, I don't remember. But it's a nice bike. Sean's on his KTM 790 Adventure R, and I'm on the Tiger, so we're off. It's going to be an adventure for sure. Definitely a spectacular view from up here. Wow. Here we are getting on the ferry, going to Cedar Island. It's the Cedar Island Ferry. What's up? We're on the ferry. This is Craig. Craig's the one that invited us on this trip and did all the planning and everything else. So let me walk around the bikes real quick. So this is Craig's bike. It's a 2017 BMW F800 GS, and it is the trophy version. I think that means it has prettier stuff on it. I don't know. Maybe it. I think it came with the air freshener dispersal. This is where you let the fart smell out. Anyway, there's Sean's KTM, my Tiger, and that's John's KLR 650 over there. And John is here, that's Craig's buddy John, and he's with his son. What's his son's name? What's his son's name? Tristan. His son's name is Tristan. There's John and Tristan. Say hi. You might be on YouTube later, I'm just saying. There's Sean. You know Sean. So anyway, we're on the ferry, getting ready to go camp. I guess we got a 2-hour ride or something like that, so I'll edit that out. I'll put a clown face on Sean later. So anyway, so far so good. We got the bikes down. We've been on the ferry for about 30 minutes, I guess. As you can see, it's beautiful out here. Again, Craig made all these arrangements for us in advance. He hosted us last night for dinner, and cooked us a good steak. We had a cigar and had some bourbon. Got it this morning, hit the road, came out here, got on the ferry. So once we get off the ferry, we'll head to the campground, get set up on a campground, and then we'll get busy doing our thing. All right, so here we are on Ocracoke Island, and just got off the ferry. We're headed to the campground. This place is pretty busy. There's a lot of people here. It's a beautiful day. It's 80 degrees. I think it's supposed to be in the mid-60s tomorrow. And it's going to rain on us tonight, which is no problem. But that's a cool little town. I'll tell you what though, you got to be ready to get off that ferry. we got kind of caught off guard. I mean, before we knew it, all the cars are leaving. We're scrambling to back the bikes up to get off the ferry. So, but we got off just fine. All right. Well, we camped here last night. I don't know if my tent's in the background or not, but there it is.
Speak up.
And Sean's teasing me because he's mumbling. He's mumbling, talking on his vlog, and I'm not mumbling on mine because I don't really give two craps. Here's Sean's tent.
I can't hear you.
Sean can't hear me, but there he is. He's right there. See how close he is? He can hear me.
Here I am.
There's John packing up his KLR 650. That's his Taj Mahal tent over there.
So fun, so you have to pack it up.
I know. Oh yeah, and there's Craig's tent. And there's Craig's fancy BMW GS trophy. They even put the website on it. It's so fancy. Anywho, we're packing up. We're getting ready to go.
I'm sure he loves that.
We're getting ready to ride up the coast. And
He paid extra for the red.
he probably did. And John said he paid extra for the red frame on that bike. Anyway, we're getting ready to take off, pack up, get out of here, and ride up the coastline, have some fun. Later. What's up, guys? All right, we just left the campground, and we're heading up to get on the free ferry. I think I'm not familiar with this part of the country. It's a free ferry that takes us over to Hatteras. I think that's where we're going from here. But campground was nice. It rained a little bit last night. It rained a couple of rain showers while we were in town yesterday. Nothing major. And we are now left the campground. It was very nice. Slept good. But there was no fire rings or anything like that. There was a grill and we couldn't have a fire, so that was a little disappointing. But we sat around for a little while. We called it a night a little early. And we're heading out. Yesterday it was 80 degrees on the ferry, and today right now it's 60. This is crazy. Anyway, I will get back with you guys again soon, probably on this next ferry. How about that? All right. Until we get there. Some beautiful scenery out here. Got some sea spray here for everybody. That's pretty awesome. Didn't have the camera on, but we just got drenched. Let me close my shield in case it comes back up again, which I'm sure it will. Interesting how the ocean tastes salty. I don't know if you can see it up there, but there we go. It's definitely rough out here. Not rough enough they stopped running the ferry, but it's rough. Here we go. I got some sea spray on me that time.
Man!
What's up?
Yeah, I know, man. When we first made the turn, we got it.
Oh yeah, I bet. When we started turning, we started realizing the boat was turning, and we've never seen Craig move so fast. What's up, guys? We just got off the ferry, and we're on Highway 12 headed north, and I will tell you, the wind is unbelievable here. It's just blowing us all over the road, and we're actually looking for a place to hose the bikes off, because we got pretty wet on the ferry coming over here. It was kind of rough, and we took a couple of sea sprays to the face. I'll insert that footage, of course. It may already have been showing up, but it was a rough ride. Anyway, we're on Hatteras, and we're headed north, and I don't think we're going to stop anywhere. We're just going to ride. Probably stop and get something to eat at some point, but that's what we got going on. I'll be back. Well, we're like Chickamauga, I think is what it's called. Look at all this sand. So this is, I think all that tidal surge pushed all this sand on the road, and they're having trouble keeping it off. So this is rough. And it looks like sand dunes, you know, like you're in the desert. We are in a sandstorm in the middle of the United States. Well, not the middle. You can see it blowing off those hills, these dunes to the right and to the left. I don't know if you guys can see all this, but we are riding through a lot of sand here. This is not very pleasant. And the wind is unreal, and we're about ready to go over this huge elevated bridge that I'm sure is going to be very, very sketchy. Here we go. This is not going to be fun. Check out this bridge, everybody. Man, that wind is kicking up here. But the view should be spectacular. Look at that bridge coming up. How cool is this? This is awesome. Unbelievable views. Unreal.
Set for some
All right,
reason.
we are back at Craig's ranch, and we're getting ready to head on our separate ways and go home. He's such a gracious host. Cooked us breakfast this morning, cooked us dinner, fantastic dinner, unbelievable, just class 4-star restaurant meals we had here. And so we just wanted to ask Craig a few questions. So Craig, what would you think was the best part of this ride?
The ferry ride from Ocracoke to Hatteras.
And why is that?
The Tiger and the KTM got christened as submarines.
Well, if that was the best part, what was the worst part?
Yeah, right.
The sandstorm riding up the Highway 12 from the ferry off of Hatteras over to Manio. It was like riding in the desert.
Yep.
He's not lying. This sandstorm, the wind was blowing so bad. There were sand dunes built up on both sides. There were berms in the middle of the road. We're jumping over these berms, zigzagging around them. The wind was so bad and the surf so strong. There were fish getting flown, getting knocked out of the ocean. They were flying across. We were ducking fish, all kinds of craziness. That was, I agree, the worst part.
Yeah.
Well, there's Craig. He's also doing some
They're
recording.
going to think that we were.
I'm not Craig.
It's like
There's Sean.
Like the Clinton story. They're going to think we really got recognized at the bike show.
Stop. There's Sean. Now, Sean, what you got some questions for Craig?
I don't know, Craig. What'd you think of us meeting us for the first time. I know you can be honest. We won't publish it if you're
Folks,
honest.
That's right.
Two fantastic guests. I loved it. I love having them here, and they're welcome back anytime. I enjoyed it, and I hope that I get a chance to ride with these guys to Alaska in a couple years. Looking forward to it, and looking forward to some rides in between, maybe.
Absolutely. We're not quite that far away anyhow. This is a few
But
hours
I do
to
want
get
to say
down
one
there.
thing. All I could think of was scratch babble every time we passed over one of those giant sand dunes in the middle of the road. I wish
right.
he'd have been with us.
There you go.
Matter of fact, we ought to call that the Jim or the Scratch Babble
Highway.
stretch of the highway on our trip.
Yeah.
You know what? I might caption that in a video. That this is the Scratch Babble section of the ride.
I didn't get that one on video. Well, Craig, I just want to say thanks, man. Appreciate
Yeah, me
everything.
too.
You've been such a gracious host for us, and thanks for everything you did for us this
Yeah.
weekend, setting up the trip. And
This trip wouldn't have been
much
possible
appreciated.
without Craig.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate
Thanks,
it,
buddy.
guys, and it was great meeting you.
Yeah, you as well, buddy.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
It'll
You
happen
guys
again.
have a safe ride home.
Thanks, Craig.
Leaving. Safe ride, gents.
What's up, guys? I just want to take this couple of seconds here to thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Please leave a comment, and I will always comment and get back to you guys. You know I always do. And if you're in the local area or you're passing through and you got time and I have time, maybe we can meet up for a cup of coffee, smoke a cigar, go for a motorcycle ride, go for a motorcycle ride, or even wet a hook out in the river or pond somewhere. I appreciate it. Y'all be safe, and I'll talk to you again on the next video.